Let me say a little something about relationships and social media. I've not been good at either of those things in my life. I just went on my fifth multi-state motorcycle tour. I went to 18 states this summer. In the last 4 years, I have ridden my motorcycle to all 48 contiguous states alone, as I've done most things in my life. Hitchhiked cross country a couple times. I lived for a year challenging myself to not use money, ran for office, all those things I did by myself, totally alone. And I've not done a great job of creating sustainable relationships, sustainable friendships. But when I left on this last trip, my mom on the second day I was out sent me an email and reminded me, or kind of pointed out something I had said in a video similar to this, I suppose, that yeah, I don't have any intimate relationships, really. I guess since I haven't really done a lot to develop those relationships, even social media for me has been not successful, I guess, really. It's not that I'm anti-social, I'm just not very good at being social. Mostly an introvert, I would say, and I have a capacity to be an extrovert in certain situations, but mostly I'm on my own, so very introverted. And with social media, it's that way that it's been designed to keep us looking on the platform for as long as possible. And I've had a hard time saying how much of my energy do I want to contribute to these corporations and their success that they are having and taking advantage of people and all that and all that. And I think largely my inconsistency in that and the fact that I've not developed relationships with people who might actually support me in what I do in all my different categories, I've largely become the most unpopular person on the internet. Earlier this year, I went to Facebook and I deleted like everything I ever shared on Facebook. So they could have a grudge for me. But a lot of it, but even before that, I've had issues with the company and I think they have issues with me. So if you look on my Facebook wall, most of the things on there have absolutely no engagement. No one sees anything that I do and anything like that. I also look on Facebook and I scroll. I don't see anything of my friends and what they do either. Not really social media anymore. And so now we're in this age where we're moving into things like TikTok, which I also don't really think is social media. It is content development. I don't really think I'm going to make any friends here on TikTok. I don't think I'm going to be able to find the events calendar and see what kind of events are in my area here. And yeah, I do have a lot of regrets over the life that I've lived, and even over the last 5 years, that I've taken this individual journey and not done a better job of sharing it with others in both relationships in the real world, where we need to connect, and through social media. But here's where I'm starting right now. And every day is a new beginning, and this is a new start. Yesterday, I did a video about, let me say a little something about Will Rogers, because it was his birthday, and today, here we are talking about these relationships and my intention to use these platforms to communicate what I got to communicate. And hopefully that'll start some kind of conversation, because ultimately that's my goal, is to get into the same room with other people and be able to have conversations with actual real life people